This is PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you PlayerProps.ai. This for winners research. We run it up with every betting tool you know in each perk. Travis tested waters, help you swim even the feet first. Now strategies and all you need to help you eat.
Hey guys, it's me Travis with PlayerProps.ai, and so we're locking in for Wednesday's MLB games. We had a great day yesterday. If you paid attention to our video content or our content in general, we hit on Valdez over strikeouts, we hit on Freeland over strikeouts, and then Ben's video that he does, which technically we call it the TikTok play of the day, but you can also find it on YouTube in the shorts section. He did Arizona Moneyline, which were the underdogs in that game, and he hit on Arizona Moneyline as well. So we hit 3 picks in our video content. So again, if you're paying attention, you made a profit yesterday. Just remember, as I said in yesterday's video, and I say this all the time, make sure you're betting exactly how these plays are designed. This is not just you cherry picking things that we say, throwing it into a 10-pick parlay, and then complaining when your 10-pick parlay goes 9 out of 10. This is not how this works. You have to follow the guidelines or you won't have success in betting. And you're like, well, wait a second. There's people, I saw people turn $10 into $100,000 the other day on some DraftKings sportsbook post. That's 1 in a million and more than 1 in a million chance. But that's why they promote them, because they want to get you guys to believe that is possible for you. And even though you can argue that it is possible, that is not how to win long term, because there's been hundreds of thousands of people, millions of people over the course of time across all of the countries that exist that were chasing that and have never hit that before. So I don't want you spending all your money trying to hit something that is extremely unlikely. We focus on hitting things that are likely, optimal, and make sense by following the guidelines, like our Bankroll Management 20-80-20 rule. That rule's in our Discord. Just join the free Discord. Check out the free channel called Bankroll Management. That'll be defined there. And also, not just Bankroll Management, but using the app as it's designed. You can't just download the free app, throw in the first 10 projections you see into a parlay, and then complain when it doesn't hit. No, there are rules and guidelines. If you follow them, you will have success. There's the 2 channels I want you to focus on after you join Discord and sync your accounts to unlock the free channels. You want to focus on Bankroll Management first, and you want to focus on the Trifectas channel second. After you read those 2 and watch the videos in those 2, please ask any questions in Discord you have after that. It's easier if you don't ask questions before, because those videos will answer a lot of them. Let's see what we have here. Oh, I mentioned as well, I think I mentioned this on the show yesterday. So I went to the NBA G League Finals Game 1, which is here in Central Florida, the Osceola Magic and the Stockton Kings, which of course is the Sacramento Kings G League team. Mac McClung, who you guys know as the 3-time three-peat back-to-back-to-back slam dunk champion, of course, was playing. He's the star guard for that team. He broke a franchise playoff record in the Eastern Conference Finals of 42 points. He puts up a lot of shots, and he hits his threes, and he's very good at driving the basket. But yeah, how the NBA G League Finals work is it's best out of 3. So on Friday, I think it is, they go to Stockton. They play in Stockton. If they win, boom, they're NBA G League champions. If they lose in Stockton, they come back here to Central Florida, which I'll definitely be going to Game 3 if that happens. And that's a winner-take-all kind of game. But that's neither here nor there. Let's see what we have for today's MLB games. Let me flip the screen over here. Bop, there we go. All right, so let's do what we always do, kids. We're going to make this 3. We're going to make this 19. Click apply. We have 3 players. 3 players on this list that fit those 2 requirements. First one is Osvaldo Bido. You're like, oh, he's got a pretty good thing here. Look at this. He's got a 29%. The books are favoring the over. It's a 1.0 difference exactly, 100% accuracy through 1 games. But what do we notice here? Well, we notice that this here says that he's versing San Diego. And if you look in the Discord, in the free channel that's titled MLB Ban List, you will see that we do not go over pitchers who are versing San Diego. San Diego is notorious for not striking out. They're actually the #1 least strikeoutiest team. So you might see like, oh man, look at all these strikeouts this guy got. This guy's cooking. We do not go over on San Diego. We do not force things just to play them. So even though everything else there made sense, that's the reason why we also have a ban list as a secondary source to look at. Next one here is not a full 1.0 difference. The next two are not full 1.0 differences. Nick Martinez has a 0.9. And Grant Holmes has like 0.88. So nobody is a trifecta for today's game. So what I'm going to do here, how many games do we have? We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We got 13. Holy crap. Almost every single team is playing today. And it's how the cookie crumbles sometimes, ladies and gentlemen. Sometimes there's not something that matches up. Let's look at unders here. So yeah, there's not even so there are 2, 3. Okay. So we're going to change this from 19 to 16. And it looks like we have, actually, 13 maybe. Yeah, because I was like, oh, why did these not show? And it looks like because it wasn't a 19% percentage difference. So these guys on the bottom, these were all 19s. But now we have these people on top who, no. So let's make it 15. Okay, so there's 3 players that looks like, based on everything before I look at who they're versing or whatever, 6.5, 5.3, that's a 1.2 difference. 6.5, 5.45, that's a 1.05 difference. 7.5, 6.35, that's a 1.15 difference. So, difference-wise, they check all 3 of these, Flaherty, Pepiot, and Brown. I just like saying names weird. Deal with it. The books are also favoring the same side. Pepiot has accuracy of sub 40, while Flaherty and Brown are above 60%. Then, what we do now is look at who are they versing. Yankees, Angels, Seattle. And I believe, if I check the ban list channel, we do not go under K-Props versus Seattle. Hunter Brown's versing Seattle. So, what I will do first is let's see if Seattle still sucks like they did all last season, which is when that ban list rule was created. Where is Seattle as of right now? They're kind of in the middle-ish. They strike out 8.27 times a game. The last 3, though, they've only struck out 5.67, so they're getting better on not striking out. The last game, they only struck out 6 times over the entire 9 innings. They strike out an average of 9 on their home games and 6.33 on their away games. That might be best, yeah. They're actually the least strikeoutiest team in MLB when they're away. So, let me think. Is this... I'm going to triple check here. They are... Yeah, they're home. So this is... It's weird, though, that they at home, they're worse than away. But that's what the data's telling us right now. And they're a top, what is this, top 10 team when it comes to average strikeouts at home. So this, I don't know if we had this majority of last MLB season. I think we kind of brought it maybe at the halfway mark. So I would still never go under Seattle, but versing away, because they're the least strikeoutiest team on away games, as we just shown you. But the fact that they're top 10 on home games and they're actually playing a home game, maybe they're playable. Let's go back and let's see. So this guy's not versing a team on the ban list. He's versing the Yankees. Yankees were just blanked. 0 runs scored. They just got blanked by good old Cy Young ace Skubal. And now they got to verse another. I don't think he won a Cy Young. I don't think so. But ace nonetheless, and good old Jack. His line actually opened at 5.5, and then it looked like it popped up to 6.5. I wonder if we can find his line at 5.5 in another book. That would be very interesting. Let's try that. If it went up 6.5 on DraftKings, chances are there may still be another book that has it at 5.5. Detroit Tigers, please. Nope. All the books have them at 6.5 now. Man, I thought we were going to get lucky. Okay. So 6.5 is his line. Oh, not that we want him at 5.5. Sorry. This is an underplay. We want him, we like the fact that he's 6.5. We wanted him to see if we can get him at 7.5. But 5.5, which he started, was not a play. But now that he got bumped up one, his projection is now 1.2 difference. So let's look at, looks like he's got about a 26% strikeout rate against at least 26% against both. 21 batters faced, 23 batters faced. He started twice this year versus the Dodgers. Chicago White Sox, I mean, anybody can strike out the White Sox. That's not a hard thing. But 6.5 is Jack. We already told you that on Brown we're hesitant because he's versing Seattle, even though they are at home. He started 2 games. He got 7 and 8. His line went 6.5 to 7.5, so his line went up to give us an extra strikeout cushion if we're going under on him. And then he just doesn't have a good accuracy. 8 in his first game, 3 in his second game, 6.5. His line hasn't changed at all. And he looks like he's hit this 100% against the Angels. He only versed Angels once in the last year, and this was last season where he got 7 against them, which was barely covering the line. Should we dare do the same thing we did yesterday and go all 3 and split in our bankroll, or should we do 2 or 1? Okay. In order. I think because Jack's line moved up, it made this more favorable, and he's got 60% accuracy. I think Flaherty under 6.5 is the number 1. Hunter Brown's got strikeout stuff. He's got a 62.1% accuracy, though, on the AI. And the AI is saying he's not going to get 8 strikeouts. But he's versus Seattle. And so far this season, Seattle, they average 9 strikeouts over 9 innings. And he would need to get 8. So he would essentially, to hit that 9, or the 8 that needed, he would essentially have to pitch 8 innings to get 8 strikeouts, based on the fact that they average 9 strikeouts through 9 innings. So, is he going to get 8 innings, 8 Ks? I know, he has a 38% head-to-head as well, which is nice. Looks like he versed Seattle 4 times last year, 5, 9, 5, 8. Now I'm curious. I'm going to pull something up on my phone here real quick. I'm curious if this 5, 9, 5, 8, if we can actually pull the home and away splits up here. Just let me, what are we looking at here? Hunter Brown. I'm going to pull up game log, 2024 season. Just looking at Seattle, 5 and 528. So May. So this was a away game for Seattle. This was a home game for Seattle. Which again, this pairs with the data that we have. 7/19. Am I looking at the right month? Oh, 7/19. This is a home game. And then 9/23. Oh no, this is an away game, or a home game for Seattle, an away game. So, do we just prove the fact that when Seattle's home, they suck? I'm going to check this one more time, make sure I read this correct. Because then Hunter Brown becomes playable. And I tapped the wrong thing on my phone, so I got to go back to the 2024 seats. We're looking at 5-5 and 7-19. July 19th, Seattle home game. 5 strikeouts. May 5th, Seattle away game. So yeah, this doesn't necessarily pair with the away and the splits and everything, but you know what? I think we might do that. So same thing as yesterday. If you're betting, if you would normally, if you're 20, 80, 20 bankroll management stuff, if it specifically says that you have $20 today, not, oh, I bet $20 every day, you're doing it wrong. Stop doing it wrong. Start doing it right. Get in our Discord, ask questions, look at the bankroll management channel. It's all free. It's free. Do the free stuff. But what I told you guys yesterday, you take whatever you would have put on whatever we found in the show. Let's just say it's $20 based on your bankroll management today, and you split it among 3 options. You don't do $20 on Jack, $20 on Ryan, $20 on Hunter. No. You take $6 on Jack under 6.5. You take $6 under Ryan under 6.5. You take $6 under Hunter Brown under 7.5. And then the $2 left over, you can do under all 3 of them for a nice little extra cash if they all hit, which is okay, of course, is the goal. But before we call it a day, I want to make sure that nobody has a better line than all of those. We already looked at, yeah, so Hunter Brown, under 7.5. That's the best line. Who else are we looking at? No, man. I can't, I'm trying to remember the teams. I remember the names. I can't remember the teams. Hold on. Tampa Bay, Detroit. Man. One of those days. Tampa Bay. $6.5. Under 6.5 is the best line. And then Detroit Yanks under 6.5. So yeah, 6.5, 6.5, then Brown is 7.5. Please do the free stuff. If you are just taking these 3 and you're not single betting them and then one of them misses, then you might feel dumb because everybody else made profit while you lost money. You have to do these things as designed if you plan to make money. Betting is not about turning $10 to $1 million in a single day. It's about winning small wins over and over and over and over again to build up to that $1 million. Or in our case, the $100 to 100,000 is what you see on all of our thumbnails. There's a video on the YouTube channel that you're watching this on right now that the main default videos just says 100, 100,000. How to turn 100 and 100,000 in 2025. If you follow those guidelines, that puts you at the best possible chance to turn 100, 100,000. And guess what? It's not in a single day or in even a single week. You just got to follow the guidelines. Ladies and gentlemen, wish you good luck. We'll see you guys in the Discord. Everybody should be in by now that's watching this because it is free and it literally helps you. It's a guarantee that if you just do the free stuff, it will help you. But good luck, guys. I'll see you tomorrow.